Morning, everyone. Today, I will discuss the Philippine Professional Standards for Teachers, or the PPST Domain 2, which is the learning environment. PPST Domain 2 consists of 6 strands, and these strands are the following. First, learner safety and security. Second, fair learning environment. Third, management of classroom structure and activities. Fourth, support for learner participation. Fifth, promotion of purposive learning. And lastly, management of learner behavior. So the PPST Domain 2, which is the learning environment, highlights the role of teachers to provide learning environments that are safe, secure, fair, and supportive in order to promote learner responsibility and achievement. This domain centers on creating an environment that is learning-focused and in which teachers efficiently manage learner behavior in a physical and virtual space. It also highlights the need for teachers to utilize a range of resources and provide intellectually challenging and stimulating activities to encourage constructive classroom interactions geared towards the attainment of high standards of learning. Now let's move to the first strand in Domain 2, which is the learner safety and security. Learner safety and security refers to the measures put in place to ensure that learners are physically and emotionally safe while they are in the learning environment. For a learning environment to be safe and secure, it must be acknowledged that physical and emotional threats to students do not come from only the outside. Inside the walls of any school exist bullies and those who would try to harm their fellow students. Beyond that, every school has students with special needs in educational, physical, and spiritual. Every school has a privilege to ensure the safety of every student from outside forces, inside threats, and to create an environment that can help each child succeed. School safety plays a crucial role in youth development and academic success. Students who feel safe at school tend to have better emotional health and are less likely to engage in risky behaviors. That sense of safety contributes to an overall feeling of connection. At school, children need a secure, positive, and comfortable environment to help them learn and grow. A safe learning environment is essential for students of all ages. Without that, they are unable to focus on learning the skills needed for a successful education and future. The second strand in Domain 2 is fair learning environment. A fair learning environment is one in which all learners have equal opportunities to learn and succeed, regardless of their individual backgrounds or circumstances. It is an environment that promotes equity, inclusivity, and diversity, where learners are treated with respect and their unique identities and experiences are valued. Teachers should value the way students express themselves in diverse ways. To promote fairness, teachers should believe that all students are important, and all students have a right to learning opportunities and attention. Teachers should not accept demeaning interactions between students based on stereotypes. The third strand in Domain 2 is the management of classroom activities. Demonstrate knowledge of managing structure that engages learners individually or in groups in meaningful exploration and discovery and hands-on activities within the available physical learning environment. Model exemplary practices in the management of classroom structures and activities, and lead colleagues at the whole school level to review and evaluate their practices. Classroom management, it is an integral part of teaching process. It suggests providing a classroom environment that is conducive to learning, such as appropriate time scheduling for various activities and an orderly placement for furniture and instructional materials. There are also things that we should be considered in order to create a well-managed classroom. First is organizational plan, or the classroom arrangement. It can be divided into two, which are the structured and flexible. When we say structured, the learning activities are well planned ahead of time and the procedures follow accepted rules and regulations established by the school. The lesson plan is carefully prepared and the needed instructional materials are readily available to ensure a smooth conclusion of the lesson. Both teachers and students feel responsible for a successful completion of the day's plans. On the other hand, flexible, there is allowance for free movement, time allotment, and even decisions regarding modes of undertaking and learning activities. We can also add scheduling in managing in-classroom structure and activities. Good time management is the key to smooth flow of planned activities. Teachers must be able to plan thoroughly for their daily lessons and for additional activities. The fourth strand in Domain 2 is support for learner participation. Support for learner participation demonstrates understanding of supportive learning environments that nurture and inspire learner participation. Maintain supportive learning environments that nurture and inspire learners to participate, cooperate, and collaborate in continued learning. Facilitate the processes to review the effectiveness of the school's learning environment to nurture and inspire learner participation. Class participation is an important aspect of student learning. When students speak up in class, they learn to express their ideas in a way that others can understand. When they ask questions, they learn how to obtain information to enhance their own understanding of a topic. Interaction is needed in the classroom activity. It helps the teaching and learning process run smoothly and it can increase learners' communicative. It tells how the students have interaction among them and teacher even with the whole class. The fifth strand of Domain 2 is promotion of purposive learning. Promotion of purposive learning means of interacting with students in a way that they develop a willingness to be active participants in the process of learning. Instructors can establish classroom conditions that promote collaboration among students, develop of social and emotional intelligence, and cognitive abilities. When students are actively involved in the class, they understand that learning is a process of interacting with information, seeking knowledge, and contributing original thought. As students expand their abilities to learn, you are likely to find improved performance in the development of productive working relationships. And the last strand of Domain 2 is the management of learner behavior. Management of learner behavior is vitally important within the classroom. It is not just about punishing unwanted behavior or even rewarding desired behavior. Rather, it is about having strategies in place to support children to behave in ways that help them gain the most from their schooling. And according to Ostley 2015, he considers that building positive learning relationships and intrinsically motivating children to learn are important for effective behavior management. Intrinsically is important here as it is about children being motivated for reasons inside the person, such as for enjoyment or because it makes them feel better about themselves, as opposed to intrinsic motivations such as stickers, money, and many more. A student behavior management system is designed to maintain order in classroom and schools. It is in place to ensure that schools can serve their purpose to educate students with little or few interruptions. There is a direct correlation to student behavior and academic performance. To sum up, PPST Domain 2, which is learning environment, centers on creating an environment that is learning focused and in which teachers efficiently manage learner behavior in a physical and virtual space. It consists of 6 strands, and these strands are the following. First, learner safety and security. Second, fair learning environment. Third, management of classroom structure and activities. Fourth, support for learner participation. Fifth, promotion of purposive learning. And lastly, management of learner behavior. So that's all about the PPST Domain 2 learning environment. And thank you for listening.